Hey everybody! Welcome to another edition of Hallyu Zombie Drama Review. Say hi!
Woo!
Today we are talking about The Greatest Marriage episode 5, now that it's down to one episode a week. And our featured image for this one is basically them taking shots of soju, because that is what I needed to be watching this.
Seriously.
It was seriously that bad. Oh my goodness. I wanted to throw things at pretty much everybody in this entire episode. Repeatedly. Preferably bricks.
Just when I think that everyone can't get more selfish on the show, they seem to just make the bar just a little bit higher.
Horrible, horrible people. Even Keon's mother. Oh my goodness, I thought she was this sweet little country grandma lady. And no! She's evil. She's horrible. She tells her daughter to go kill herself just because she got pregnant. What the heck? It's not the end of the world.
Not only that, let's hit her too, because that totally makes sense.
Let's go beat the pregnant lady, because that's a great idea. It seems to be the theme of the week, between the people trying to drag her out of the TV station and then her mom beating the crap out of her when she gets to her house. What in the world, people?
I'm still confused as to why exactly so many people have such violent reactions to her being pregnant. Like, I understand, culturally, they don't really agree with her just deciding to be a single mother, but these people are, like, so upset that they are willing to try to drag her away out of the, TV station. Like, I don't understand why the reactions are so hostile. It's really not that big of a deal. I just find that shocking.
So the hugest difference that we were talking about, and this is totally cultural, and I get this.
Yeah.
But if that had been the United States, and anyone had put hands on that woman and she got hurt, they would all be sued and she would own that TV station.
Absolutely. For
Yep.
sure.
So
Well, none of this would be an issue if this drama were taking place in the U.S., because we don't care if you're a single mother. Go on with your life. Nobody's
but
business.
here's what I don't get, because she very firmly states that there is nothing in her contract that says she cannot get pregnant. So where do they even think they have grounds to fire her?
They don't.
They don't.
They don't. But did they try to fire? I mean, they want her to leave on her own, but they didn't fire her.
Oh no, they tried.
They replaced her and she
replaced
said
her.
it. Yeah, they replaced her and said, you're not doing this anymore. And that's when she had her little sit-in and was like, they were trying to drag her off. Because they were like, you're done. And she's like, no, I'm not. It's like, I'm going to stay here and do my job, and you can't kick me out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at this point right now where because of the behavior of all of the characters, I really don't see how we are supposed to like any of the characters after this. Is like, where do we go from here? Like, I can't respect anyone in this show after this episode. So what are we doing here? Like, they've officially made me hate everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of how I'm feeling about this whole thing. It makes my head hurt. It just makes
Can we just talk about for 5 seconds, did anyone see Joe and Shaw actually getting worse? Because I thought for 5 seconds that, okay, he's leveled out now. We know he's going to be horrible. And then all of a sudden, this just kind of skyrocketed all into, choice
He's
words.
horrid.
Choice words right here.
He's a horrible, horrible person.
It doesn't care.
It's worse with every episode, and I'm like, he's gonna like grow horns, and by the end of this, he's gonna have a pitchfork and tail and horns, and he's gonna like light things on fire just by looking at it, because he's just that horrible of a person. He needs to go away. This whole thing just, I don't know, needs to go away, because it's so frustrating.
I will give our lead 5 seconds of appreciation in the fact that she did willingly go to Noman Wu's character and was like, okay, hey, yes, I'm actually pregnant, and yeah, he had a selfish reaction, but at least she finally got the guts to say, hey, by the way, I'm keeping this, and no, you don't need to be there.
True.
True.
I think I've gotten to a point, I like her, and simply because she is standing so firm and she's just so determined in spite of it all to hang on to this baby, and I can always respect that. But, I just want to know, at this point, if there's a romance that's supposed to happen with her, I'll be very shocked, because the only thing at this point that needs to happen is between her and that baby, and just leave it at that. I think everyone would be happier.
I think so. I don't think she needs any of these guys, because they're all just giant waste of time. They're horrible.
Yeah.
Kind of
Crazy prediction for this series is that within the last 5 episodes, Nomenwu's character is going to see this baby, and all of a sudden magic things are going to happen, and somehow they're going to end up together. And the only reason I say that is because it's happened before.
I'm afraid of that. I think you're right, and I'm terrified of it because it just doesn't make sense. I'm already angry about it. I
It
genuinely.
doesn't sit well. Even if that's how it's gonna go, it just doesn't sit well. I'm like,
I think that him watching her struggle with this baby and her becoming successful during that struggle is what's going to push them back together.
In the meantime, he's gonna hang out with Young Yi a lot, and I just don't like her.
I don't like her either. I think
Oh my
she...
goodness, I don't like her at all. I don't want to see these two interacting in any way, and I just don't. No.
I'm trying to figure out why her character is at all in this drama, because they could have had any number of random, hey, I made this for you, trying to get his attention. It didn't actually have to be a character. It could have just been a random person.
True. Well,
Right.
she's the epitome of thirsty. Like when people like look for in the dictionary, the slang dictionary for thirsty, she is right there. Her picture's sitting right there. I just don't. I mean, you could find anyone. I mean, there's so many thirsty people you could just put in these dramas. It really doesn't matter. But they keep bringing her back, and I'd like to know myself, what are we doing with her? I mean, I get. I mean, if anything, she's going to be, you know, the backup plan for any of the guys because they're so horrible that if they get lonely one night, they'll just call her up and she'll fall for it. Because that's what she does, apparently.
Well, that's like what Taeyeon is doing with her, you know, when they're drinking soju. He's like, you know what? My dad just threw a bunch of ratatouille at me, and he's being a punk, and I just moved out of my apartment, and I don't have anything else to do, and I'm kind of lonely, so I'm going to go hang out with you even though I don't like you, just because I can. And then she's like, oh, I'm going to let you go, blah, 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 whatever. She's not going to let him go. They're going to
Not the fact that she's delusional, I kind of think the reason why he's reaching out to her at all is because he's lost and she's lost, and that kind of puts them in the same place, even though they shouldn't be lost together, if that makes sense. At least it's somebody that understands.
Yeah.
Misery loves company, basically.
Basically.
And she's going to be there and be some sort of jealous points for Kyung somewhere along the way. I could totally see that happening. Like, Taeyeon's going to be there just to have her around, just to irritate Kyung because he can. Because he wants to get back at her. Because he's petty and shallow like that. And he's totally okay with getting back at people who have hurt him.
Can we have a round of applause for Pedro, please? As soon as he realizes who that buyer is, he is out of there.
Yes! Yes. I was happy he pushed Chalk because he deserves to be pushed. Like, if I can't do it myself, then at least Pedro did.
Yeah.
High five, gold star.
I see him doing really great things in this drama. So, I'm
He's
good with that.
the redeeming point of this drama at the moment.
Yeah, he
It's
is.
all about Pedro.
Yeah. I like Pedro already, even though he's not. I mean, morally, he's not exactly the highest on the total. I mean, you know, he's the. Of all the evils, he's probably the less evil of everyone.
Exactly.
But I still like him, and that just shows my desperation, basically, at this point.
Right, we're so desperate to find somebody to like that we go to Pedro because he's the only one who's a semi-decent person out of this entire cast of...
I was going to say he's the only one that seems to be actually human, not a drama-created, over-exaggerated character. He's the only one that seems to have real internal conflict.
Yes.
So.
Bruce. Alright.
What else? Everybody.
So are we saying that we just don't like anyone except the main female lead? Is that what we're saying at this point?
I don't like anything
We like
about
the hired husband, and we like the lead.
That's about it. Great.
That's not it. This episode just made me so mad. Just the longer it went on, the worse it got, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Let's hope they basically time-lapse this pregnancy and we get over it really fast.
Yeah, we really, really need that. Because if we're going to drag out 9 months of this crap, oh my word.
Well, at least we already know that she's 3 months in, so we've only got 6 left, but I swear to God, if one episode is a month, this is going to take forever.
No. So, yeah.
Well, hopefully next week they will give us more of a reason to keep watching. I mean, I know we will be, but there's got to be something, anything, any redeeming qualities for these characters. There's got to be something. I'm praying.
Please throw us the bone, please. We need something to keep us around and sane, or my computer may not make it through this drama. We'll be throwing it out the window.
Oh, God.
All right, everybody. Dun, 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 dun. Another episode over because we can.
Yay.
So let us know all of your thoughts and comments on the episodes below. If you have any other ones, you know, we do other shows. So let us know what you want to see and what you want us to do. And oh my God, there's a whole bunch of new ones coming out in the next couple of weeks. I don't know how we're going to survive.
We may not, but we're going to try anyway.
We will try anyway.
You will survive just like every drama fan does. Just barely. Just barely you'll get by. You'll be fine.
All right, everybody. Until next time. Bye.